see. Is this working? Okay, good. So, what I've done is I've gone through and I have done a UV set for all these different sides. I started giving up putting the numbers in front. The numbers just seem to get on my nerves. So, there, I've lined them all up. I've got a whole schwack of pictures. So if I look at them, there we go. Oh, you bastard! Yeah, what is it? It's because I did something funny. Okay, but anyway, they're all here. All these wonderful pictures. And now what I'm going to do is let's open up Mari. I'm just going to pause for a second while I'm doing that. Okay, so I've got Mari open. And what I'm going to do... oh, I forgot one thing here. I just got to take this head, and I want to get it out of here. I'm just going to go to UV sets, put it on a map 1 when I export. I could smooth it a couple times too if I wanted to, but we're in Mari 3. By the way, it doesn't look like it's selected, but it is selected. Okay, great. So there's the UV set 1, or map 1. File, export, selection, and we'll just call this head, OBJ. And this is going to the right place, right? Yes! Yes, replace it! Okay, and now we're going to open up Mari, and if I go and I hit New, I'm just going to go and find Path, and Path, where the hell did I put this G-Big drive? And I put this in my Van Arts folder, and Head Project, and it went into Scenes, I believe, there it is, boop! And I'm going to ignore all the rest of this stuff, and I'm just going to go ahead and hit OK. Okay, so there's my head. And now what I want to do, first thing is, let's go over here to channels, and there's the default diffuse. I always find this is kind of goofy, so I go and I make a fresh one, quick channel, and you can name your quick channel diffuse. Okay, great. And then shaders, you could pick a blend if you wanted to. It doesn't really matter so much, but I'm going to go with the V-Ray material because I'm going to take it into V-Ray eventually. Diffuse color, I click on this and I pick diffuse, and boom, we're ready to go. So we're in here, and now I gotta go and find my layers. Now where the hell did I put my layers? It looks like I popped them off the shelf. Actually, they're over on the side, but if I was screwed up, I can right click, and I can usually right here on this bar here, you can right click, and there's my layers. So they're floating over here, so I gotta grab this. Come on, you bastard, pick up. Why can't I? Oh, it's because I've got this thing on top. Okay, now I can run it over here. Okay, great. So let's make this a bit smaller. Oh, you bastard, don't do that. You see, I like floating windows, but I hate auto docking. Auto docking just sucks. There should be like an auto docking on and off. Anyway, whatever. So, I'm just going to pull this up a little bit. Okay. And I'm just going to go in and on the base, let's right click, and I'm going to hit import. You got two options. Import into layer, that's going to put it into this layer here, or when you hit import, you can import into layer stack. And, oh crap, I forgot. I only did it on one of them. So I'll go and I'll take a look here. I'll find J. Actually, what am I thinking, J? I think I'm at work. Okay, Van Arts. And let's go in here, and if I go into Van Arts and then I go into Head Project and I go zipping in here, there's only one that's actually got it. Okay, so I'll hit import patches. It's importing it in. And when I say there's only one that's got it, what I mean is over here I've only given one of them this .1001. I need the UDIM coordinate, and I didn't do anything fancy with the UDIMs on this one. I was keeping it super simple. So I'm going to pause for a second and make sure they all say .10. Okay, so I'm back, and now I'm going to do it again. So there's my first layer. That's just my side shot, okay? And I could probably get rid of the side stuff. Sometimes I'll use, it depends how lazy I am, I'll use this side information on this side here, but whatever. And then if I go in here, import into layer stack, and am I allowed to get more? Well, there's a whole schwack of them. I don't know if it's going to let me do this, but let's try it. Am I allowed? I can only pick one, you bastard. Okay, fine. So just let this other one come in, and I'll just make sure that you're seeing what I'm seeing and that I'm not crazy. Okay, so there's 2 layers. And so I'm going to put this on pause as I get all of them in. Okay, so I've done it. I've done it all. And now, so this is my under the chin shot here. This one's going to be hard to see. Maybe when I start dealing with this one, I'll probably have to put it on flat so I can kind of see that there's the skin texture from under the chin. Oh, very nice looking picture here. Anyway, I'll put the shader back on for now. And so what I like to do from here is, let's just pop that up here for now. Can I move this down? I don't like how these work. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so this one, if I go in and right click, I can go in here to layer mask, add mask, and you can't see it, but it says over here, reveal all or hide all. I'm going to hit hide all. So it hides the mask. And when it hides the mask, that means it's hidden the whole image, basically. And if I head down here, if I was painting, like, let's say we are painting white. Okay. And I've got my paintbrush on. Sometimes you got to check and make sure that your selection is selecting your object when you're going into paint. Okay, great. And so now I'm painting on my mask. You can see it's highlighted over here. If I went in, la 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 la, and I think I've got it on auto bake. If I go over here to projection and more stuff, I've got hide shaders down here. Okay, let's move this. Let's put it here. Oh, you bastard! Okay, let's put it here. Okay, so then if I go to projection, and I've got it on auto bake. Uh-oh. So I'll put it on manual. So I have to hit B in order to hit that. Anyway, so now if I go back to layers, diffuse, I can keep doing this to each one of these, and I can slowly paint them back in. Like this one here is obviously the back of the head, and I don't want all this information. I just want this information here, and I don't even really need the hair, right? Just maybe the back of the neck, and then I might have to work out some of this hair that's here. So again, right click, and if I go over here to layer mask, actually I'm going to try and pull this over here a little bit so you can see it. Layer mask and add mask, and then there's hide all. And then I can start working with white and just paint it in. And I got to do a lot of work on this, but yeah, if I hit B, baked. Okay, and I can do that with each one of these, and then I'm slowly, ever so slowly, going to build this up. Beep. There's something funny there. Okay, great. What the hell's that? Okay, I've just got something I got to clear out of here. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. What are we at? 8 minutes? So this is going to take me a little while to do. Maybe I'll stop the video here, and I'll make another one.